What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon MLB DFS video. We are back with another video for Tuesday, May 16th. Huge shout out to everyone yesterday. Big views on yesterday's video. We did not get to 50 likes. We got to 49 likes, 22 comments. Had we gotten to one more like, we would have chosen a winner. So, that's the goal. Can we get 50 likes on this video? So, what does 50 likes get you? So, currently we have a couple of contests running, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. If you like this video and are a subscriber and tell me who's going to hit home run and what inning they're going to hit it in, and if they do that correctly, you will win a free week of MLB DFS content brought to you by FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. If you like the video, be a subscriber, and this video gets 50 likes, and you leave a comment, one person will also win free content brought to you by FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. So we were super close on that. The goal is 50 likes before first pitch. So the first pitch on the main slate is normally 6:05 Central or 7:05 Eastern. So another big shout out to everyone who subscribed in the past couple of weeks. Huge numbers in the past couple of weeks. We are trying to hit a goal, 10,000 YouTube subscribers and or 10,000 Twitter followers at advisors_team. If we hit one of those numbers before the All-Star break, one person who's a subscriber to either here or Twitter, let's just make it here on YouTube. If we get to 10,000 subscribers before the All-Star break, one subscriber to this channel will win a free season pass that goes through October, which is, the first couple of months of NFL. So big shout out to everyone who has, and trying to get a big following before NFL, because we have a lot of stuff we do with NFL. With NFL, we do weekly rankings. We do cheat sheets. We do a matchup tool that has a ton of stats on it. A lot of stuff. So big shout out to everybody. But we are here, and we are building, or hopefully building, or helping your acumen when you build your own lineup. So we do have premium content at FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. It's literally only $10 a month, and we get a lot of information to you. So I've had a lot of people say we've helped in the past. So if we have helped you in the past week or so, or at all, let us know down below. Let the people watching know that we have helped you. So we're going to jump into this. If you don't know what we do, we're going to go through all the pitchers on the slate that are currently announced, and then if we like any bats against them. So we were all over a couple of pitchers in Monday's slate, and we did pretty good. I did say take a flyer on Hunter Green, but it was Coors, so I would have taken a flyer in GPP. But yeah, Framber Valdez kind of, not what we'd have liked. He was my number one. 4 innings, 4 earned runs. He did have 8 Ks, though, so not exactly what I liked. But, we're going to go through all of the pitchers on this slate. So buckle up. If you need to get some popcorn, get a paper and pencil, write some stuff down, come back and listen to this. All the help, all the views help, all the clicking of the ads help. If we have helped you and you want to subscribe, you can go to FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, or you can check out, we have a button down below, or a link down below if you want to leave a donation on CashApp, but you don't have to. So the first game here, we got the Angels at the Orioles. Number 1, we got Chase Silseth versus Dean Kramer. Silseth, 13 plate appearances, 462, so he hasn't seen him much, but the people have hit. So we'll dig in. Obviously those numbers are probably pretty skewed. And then Dean Kramer here, 25 plate appearances against the Angels, 250 batting average, 12K percentage. So the Angels did lose Anthony Rendon to the IL with a groin injury, so that's a, quote-unquote potent bat, if you want to call it that anymore, out of the lineup. So yeah, the Orioles bats have had success against Silseth here. Cedric Mullins 1 for 3, Adley's 1 for 2 with a home run, Mountcastle's 1 for 2, So honestly, Mateo's 1 for 2. Santander's 2 for 2 with a double. So kind of looking at this, I don't mind an Orioles stack. I don't know how much of an Orioles stack I'll have, but yeah, I mean, those players are always good to have stacks. Our number one stack yesterday was the Braves, and they absolutely went off. Well, the Cardinals as well. We had the Cardinals there and the Braves. One of our sports bet was Arenado over 1.5 total bases, had a home run within his first at bat. So a lot of good things happened on Monday, and I want to continue that into Tuesday. Any of the Angels bats that have had success against him, I mean, Brett Phillips 1 for 4 with a triple, Gio 2 for 4 with a home run, Drury 1 for 3 with a home run, Ohtani's 0 for 1, but had a mammoth home run yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's just so many other options. Unless you're playing the all-day slate, you won't be playing this game. So I personally won't be playing anything out of this game. You can take those stats for what they were, what we looked at. Pirates at the Tigers is next. Luis L. Ortiz versus Michael Lorenzen. Ortiz, 3 plate appearances, not much going on. Struck out 1. A 500 batting average, which doesn't make sense. It's got to be 450, right? Or no? Giving up 1 hit and 2 at-bats. 1 was a walk. Okay, that makes sense. I was very confused. Probably not using him in cash. You throw him in GPP, whatever. Lorenzen, 50 plate appearance, 222. Again, there's just other options on the slate that I like better than these guys. And I'm personally not playing the early only or the all day slate. So looking at that, I'm definitely looking at just other options on this here. Nationals at the Marlins is still part of the early slate. Josiah Gray versus Jesus Lizard. Gray, 109 plate appearances, 344 batting average. Jesus Lizard, 40 plate appearances, 263. I'm all over the Lizard here. Let's see what, I mean, that's a lot of plate appearances for a 344. So who's had success? Jazz, I don't know if he's going to play. Let's see if there's anything. I wonder, yeah. Must be, looking at this, 4 for 13 with a triple and a home run, but I'm thinking he's on the IL. Or no? He's currently day-to-day. Oh, he's seeing a specialist, so probably out of this game, so not going to look at that. John Birdie's 2 for 10 with a double. Garrett Cooper, 9 for 14 with 3 doubles. Soler and Wendell both have home runs, both doing pretty good, 364 and 500. There's just ticky-tacky. I mean, a lot of these players have seen him a lot. Probably not looking at Josiah Gray. If you are playing early, I'd be looking at Jesus Lizard and maybe a Marlin stack here. Then we get to the main slate. You've got the Yankees at the Blue Jays. You got Domingo Germán versus Kevin Gausman. Germán fit 92 plate appearances, 214 batting average, a 21.7 K percentage. The Yankees dominated the Blue Jays at home with their ace on Monday. Judge with 2 home runs. Rizzo coming through. Just a lot of good things happened in that game for the Yankees. I think a stack on here, I don't mind them again. Really just depends on who's out there. I will have some exposure to Germán here. I don't know about cash, unless it's DraftKings with 2 pitchers, but I will be looking at Germán at least for a GPP. And then Gausman against the Yankees, 143 plate appearances, 258 batting average. The Yankees are just hitting right now. They're putting up runs. Against Gausman, Judge is 9 for 27 with 2 doubles and 3 home runs, so 5 of his 9 hits are extra base hits. And he's coming off 2 home runs. I love that. Hicks is probably not playing, so he's out of there. Rizzo's 4 for 21 with a double. I wouldn't be surprised if Rizzo comes through again. Oswaldo Cabrera's 2 for 8. Glaber's 2 for 12. Bader got the day off, whether or not, who knows. Should be in there. 1 for 8 with a double. Falefa, 4 for 9 with a double and a home run. DJ's 3 for 9 with a double. Jake Bowers might be leading off, might not be playing. We'll kind of see there. And then Willie Calhoun had a big 2-run home run in the first inning on Monday. So looking at that, yeah, I kind of really like a Yankee stack against Gausman here. I'm probably not looking at Blue Jays. Yeah, I'm probably not looking at the Blue Jays here for stacking. I just don't trust it enough. So that's that game. Next game, Mariners at the Red Sox. You got Luis Castillo versus Nick Pivetta. We just saw the Mariners absolutely dismantle the Red Sox in Boston. If you look at our on FantasyTeamAdvisors.com and you check out the ballpark rankings, you see that Fenway has put up the most amount of runs this year so far, and that stayed true again on Monday. I wouldn't be surprised again here. Luis Castillo, 40 plate appearances, 303 batting average, which is kind of high there. Wasn't expecting it to be that kind of high, but we'll see if those are just like a select few people. And then Pivetta, on the other hand, 54 plate appearances against him, 24.1 K percentage, and a 188 batting average. Pivetta has honestly, I think we've picked on him a lot lately. His last start against Atlanta, 4 innings, 7 earned runs, -3 fantasy points. Against Toronto, 6 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, 37 fantasy points. But yeah, we've picked on him lately. I wouldn't be surprised on picking on him on this one. Red Sox bats that have had success against Castillo, if we dig in a little bit to these numbers, I mean, Tappy is 7 for 14. That's 500. 1 double, triple, and home run. Justin Turner's 2 for 6. I mean, and then 333 with 1 hit, and then 500. So that's why the numbers are up there. So honestly, I don't mind a Castillo here. I think people are going to see these numbers and be like, pause. And I think we can take some exposure to that and get him under-owned, which I don't mind. And then Pivetta, on the other hand, the Mariners bats that have had success against him in the past. Teoscar's 2 for 18. That's not good. Suarez, 1 for 7 with a home run. Colton Wong, 2 for 6. I mean, these numbers aren't the best, but yeah, honestly, I do like Mariners again against Boston here. Tampa Bay at the Mets. You got Jalen Beeks versus Justin Verlander. Beeks, 14 plate appearances, 455 batting average, so obviously not much there. The Mets here, Verlander, 19 plate appearances, 277. Yeah, I believe coming in here, we really, obviously last week, Verlander pitching against Cincinnati, loved it. He 7 innings, 2 hits, 7 Ks, 1 earned run, a W, and 49 fantasy points out of there. Obviously, Tampa Bay is a good team. I don't know if I'll have exposure to either of these pitchers. The bats in this one, it really just depends. We're still waiting for the Mets to really wake up and, play to that salary that they're getting paid. The payroll is so high, and they're not playing very good baseball overall this season. Lindor's 2 for 3. Vogelbach, I don't know how he even moves. The dude is a tank, an absolute, actual tank. He's 1 for 2 with a double. So not much numbers there. So yeah, there's just other pitchers that I like better on this slate. Might be avoiding, maybe throwing both in GPPs just because the Mets have been playing bad. So maybe Jalen Beeks has a good matchup. And on the flip side, Tampa Bay, people are going to be like, hey, this is Tampa Bay. They got one of the best records in baseball. Maybe light him up, and then he has his way with them. And then you could have your way there with, GPP. So I don't mind either of these in GPP. I don't think I trust either of these in cash, though. Brewers at the Cardinals got Wade Miley versus Jordan Montgomery. Loved St. Louis yesterday. I think they won 18-1. They put up 10 runs in the 8th inning, I think. And Wade Miley's gotten lit up. 120 plate appearances, 367 against him, and only 14.2 K percentage. And then Montgomery, on the other hand, 86 plate appearances, 213 batting average, striking out 33.7. I don't mind Montgomery. I'd like if he could get a little bit more strikeouts for you. But the main focus of this game would be a Cardinals stack. Just without even looking at the numbers, I'm going to say Arenado, or I'm going to say Goldschmidt's probably 1, Arenado's probably 2, and Arenado has now homered in 4 straight games, I believe. He's absolutely on fire. So Arenado's 9 for 25 with a double. Wilson Contreras is 9 for 25 with 4 doubles and a home run. Goldie 8 for 16 with a double and 2 home runs. DeYoung 2 for 10 with a home run. So absolutely love another stack here. Probably my number 1 stack will be St. Louis. Speaking of when you do like the stacks with like the 4 team and then the 3 on FanDuel, I'm absolutely looking at 4 of these players, which would be Arenado, Wilson, Goldschmidt, and then could be Tommy Edman, could be DeYoung. It really just depends. Kind of like Tommy Edman probably a little bit there. So if I'm looking at this stack, Arenado, Contreras, Goldschmidt, probably Edman if he's in there. And then any Brewers bats that have had success against Montgomery, Mike Brosseau, 5 for 18 with a double. Those were when Brosseau was with the Tampa Bay Rays. Adames, 3 for 15 with 2 doubles. William Contreras, 2 for 5 with a double. Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 6 with a home run, or with a double. Victor Caratini, 3 for 5 with 2 doubles there. So, honestly, I'm not looking at this Brewers team. I am looking at, definitely looking at, St. Louis overall, and then maybe sprinkle in some Montgomery there. We got the Braves at the Rangers. Currently, we had Charlie Morton yesterday, and he dominated. So we don't know who's pitching for him right now against Dane Dunning. 37 plate appearances, 27K percentage, .065. So it's really hard to want to know who to look at in this game. And people the Braves haven't had success against Dunning at all. Murphy's 1 for 8. Olsen hasn't had, he's given up 2 hits. No home runs, 1 extra base hit was a Sean Murphy. 10 Ks. I don't think he sustains that just the way Atlanta is hitting. I could see another Atlanta stack coming through for us. And I don't think I'll have any exposure to Dunning. And we'll just kind of have to wait to see what pitcher comes in here. Cubs at the Astros is next. Justin Steele versus Christian Javier. Steele, 3 plate appearances, .333 batting average. Obviously, giving up 1 hit. And then Javier, 15 plate appearances, .182. If I'm taking a pitcher here, I'm probably taking Javier and maybe Astros bats. But Justin Steele's been really good this year. So that is where I'm at here. Until the batter trends come out in the, before lunchtime, I don't really have a say in this game other than maybe Javier for cash and Justin Steele for GPP. Guardians at the White Sox is next. You got Shane Bieber versus Lance Lynn. Bieber, 186 plate appearances, 25.8K percentage, .246 batting average. And then Lance Lynn, on the other hand, you've got 171 plate appearances, .296 batting average, 18.7K percentage there. Probably leaning more towards Bieber for cash. Maybe throw in Lynn for GPP, but he has gotten lit up. So probably looking at Bieber for cash or GPP, definitely SP1 over. They haven't been good. Moncada's seen 43 at-bats, 10 hits, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. Benintendi's batting .500 with a home run. Gavin Sheets has a home run. But yeah, honestly, I love Bieber here. Probably looking at Bieber. And then what Cleveland bats have had success against Lance Lynn, you may ask. Well, Jose Ramirez is 11 for 32 with 2 doubles and 4 home runs. Love Jose all the time. Ahmed Rosario, 7 for 24 with 2 doubles. Naylor's 4 for 20 with a double. No, I don't like him. Jimenez, 7 for 18 with 3 doubles and a home run. Do like him. He was one of my keepers in my season long where you can keep 3 people. Steven Kwan's 4 for 14 with a home run. Mike Zunino 1 for 8. That 1 hit is a home run though. So kind of looking at that, I don't mind a Bieber and then a Cleveland stack here. Reds at the Rockies to be announced versus Chase Anderson. Anderson just got released, I believe, by Tampa Bay a couple of days ago. Now he's making a start in Coors. We were all over a Cincinnati stack. I did stack a Coors game, and as you can see at the top, they put up 15 runs so far while making this video. But yeah, Chase Anderson, don't trust him at all. I would be looking at Cincinnati stack. Will Myers, 5 for 15 with 2 doubles and a home run. Kevin Newman, 5 for 12 with a double. Nick Senzel, 4 for 8 with a home run. So I don't mind them. Just kind of really depends on when it comes out and the lineup that comes out. But I will be looking to get some exposure to this game. Diamondbacks at the Athletics here. Tommy Henry versus Kyle Muller. You guys know that if there's a pitcher that's never faced them before, I don't mind them. But I'm taking Tommy Henry here against the A's in Oakland, and then I'm looking at stacking the Diamondbacks. We'll wait for the lineups to come out in the batter trends, though, before we build through here. But they've never seen each other before, so that's my thought on that. Brady Singer versus Seth Lugo. Singer, 20 plate appearances, 294 batting average. Lugo, 2 plate appearances, 0. No, they haven't seen each other much. Brady Singer, looking at this, Nelson Cruz 2 for 8. That's 250. Adam Engel 143. It's 1,000. 2 for 2. And then Matt Carpenter's walked one time. So yeah, I guess I would take both of these pitchers in GPP. But you know me, if you've been here for a while and you've been watching these videos, you know that I'm all over taking a pitcher against Kansas City. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to do pretty well. It'll just depend if Seth Lugo can get strikeouts. Those are the points in DFS. He needs strikeouts, don't give up runs, and get the W in a quality start. Then we got Philly at Giants, Zach Wheeler versus Alex Cobb. Wheeler, 60 plate appearances, 283 batting average, 28.3 K percentage, versus Alex Cobb, 62 plate appearances, 175 batting average, 16.1 K percentage. Looking at that, I don't mind either of these pitchers in GPP. If we aren't going with those, the Giants bats that have had success, let's check it out. Conforto's 4 for 20 with 2 doubles. Crawford's 4 for 12, nothing. Pretty sure Crawford's hurt though, right? Let's see. Nope, he's not hurt. JD Davis is 5 for 13 with 2 doubles and a home run. Should be kind of cheap. And they did just put Jock Peterson on the IL, and they brought back Yastrzemski off the IL. So I don't mind a giant stack here. A Conforto, a JD Davis is cheaper. Yastrzemski's probably pretty cheap looking at that. So I don't mind that. And then any of the Phillies bats that have had success against Cobb. I just don't trust Cobb very much. Trey Turner 3 for 16 with a double. Not much going on. Castellanos 0 for 10. Harper's 1 for 7. Real Muto's 3 for 10 with 2 home runs. So probably, yeah, I mean, I don't mind a semi, 3-player Philly stack. I just have to see the batter trends to see who's, trending in the right direction as opposed to just going off BVP here. And then the final game is the one that I am kind of looking at here. We've got Bailey Ober versus Clayton Kershaw. Ober's faced him 5 plate appearances, 0 hits, 40% strikeout. Kershaw, 83 plate appearances, 263. So Kershaw's mom just died on Saturday, a day before Mother's Day. I don't know how. I didn't dig into it. I don't know how that's going to affect this game. I love Kershaw all year. Absolutely love him. I just don't know if he's going to, don't know the mindset that Kershaw's going to be in this one. So part of me wants to say he's going to throw the best game he's ever had. Maybe he throws a no-hitter. I'm not saying he's going to throw a no-hitter. He's playing for a lot. So no doubt Kershaw's going to go give it his all in this game and then jump on a flight and go home for, bereavement should be a lot longer than like 3 days when it's your mom. But he's got great numbers against him. He's throwing Cy Young type games this year, and he's got a pretty easy game against the Twins. I don't mind Ober for GPP though, just because he's been pitching pretty well this year. It is the Dodgers though. So I'm throwing Ober in GPP. I'm throwing Kershaw in both cash or GPP. If you want to go against the trend and kind of see the Twins bats that have had success, Donovan Solano's 10 for 27 with 3 doubles. I believe those numbers probably came from when he was on the Padres, I think. Michael A. Taylor, 5 for 16, 3 doubles. Carlos Correa, 4 for 13 with 1 double as well. Joey Gallo 1 for 6 with a home run, which doesn't mean anything. So while those numbers are okay, I'm kind of looking at Kershaw. I'm all over Kershaw on this one. That's why he's the picture of this video, because that's what I like about him. Liked this matchup before I found out his mom died a couple of days ago. So looking at that, that's what I would look at. I would look at Ober in cash and Kershaw in GPP. So if you're still around, that is the breakdown there. Looking at, so people have had suggestions. So we do have a cheat sheet, part of the premium content for $10. Got a cheat sheet here of, breaking it down, cash and GPPs for these. We got the stacks that we like. We got our core plays and lineups, and then the boomstick shots. So this is kind of, if you looked in yesterday's video, people are like, I really like the home run calling. So we did that. We started today. Myself and one of our writers, 0 for 1. Yelich did leave hurt, though, so that's not against him. And then DFS King, one of our other MLB experts, called Nolan Arenado, got it correct. So currently we're looking at that. That's just kind of another part of the premium content that we have for you. So just more things on the website that you can check out. And again, so thankful for each and every one of you that have subscribed to the YouTube page, that have followed us on Twitter, specifically everyone who has subbed to the website. Again, we're having another contest. Anyone who signs up in the month of May, we're having a contest. So we're halfway through it. Everyone who signs up will be thrown into a random.org drawing, and you'll win a season pass to MLB. I think I misspoke earlier in the video. When we hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers, one person will randomly be chosen with random.org to win a lifetime pass. So, lot on the line, lot of free information for you. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, let's try to get this to 50 likes. If you have questions, get them down below. If you want to see more things, let us know what you want to see in these videos. We will try to accommodate you as much as we can. That's what I've got. Good luck today, and as always, bring them that bacon. Peace.